Hello, guys. Hope you're feeling mentally well and feeling physically well. Um, if this is your fourth or fifth time back, um, subscribe and like if you want to see my videos up and down your algorithm. Cool. This video is Margs talking about the transition of being a gang member and a bad boy to being a grown, mature man. And he also talks about his relationship with Tricky. Let's go.
Imagine how I walked in. Yeah. You understand? It's just how it goes, bro. I can imagine how I walked in. Yeah. You understand? It's just how it goes, bro.
Because we've got PTSD,
of course,
bro.
But really and truly, we just want to just cool off, enjoy ourselves. We're at big age. We want to see our youth, then, bro.
I can't just talk about it. I gotta be about it. So I try and walk
You're leading by example.
in a different light.
You're moving us out.
Not even that. Just look, that one the other day, the one you saw me before in the masquerade. You literally asked me, "Where's this one? Where's that?" You see me by myself.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. That's the same way I drop it.
Yeah, it's because I don't. You see, like that show of strength and stuff like that. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't.
You don't need a strength, so boy. You're not fighting with people. You're not gonna. You ain't got. You don't have beef with people on the street that you can get into a punch up at any time, or this man's gonna pull out a knife or a gun or something. Like, you're a working man. You're a working man who just works and rests and takes leisure time out to enjoy yourself because you work hard.
Want the association. I want every time you see me to see 1, 2 man, 3 man, and this time I'm standing.
Big member. We can go play. Yeah. We've come with love. Come in with love. We don't need to.
I don't want to put. That's my mindset. It's like, Carl, who you gonna go? I was coming with my one bridge. Everybody that I'm coming with, I'm cool with.
Literally.
I don't have no problems with these issues. I'm not even from their ends and that. Like, so there's no reason for me to have any problems with these people. I don't need to do all of that. I'm coming here to show respect to my brethren, celebrate his birthday, and enjoy myself. I don't need to worry about all that. I'll come here by myself.
Right.
There's bare man that I'm gonna pull up and see. I'm gonna come here. Pans is there. Like I say, Boost and that's gonna be there. Rashid and that's gonna be there. Like, there's people that I know that I've built relationships with for the industry.
Bro. I pull up on my ones.
Yeah, I'll just come and just kick it with the man, and
that's the way you gotta do it. Pull up on my ones. Also, sometimes when you're with too many people, I only like to be people I can guarantee I know how you're going to conduct yourself and what you're going to do, and you're going to represent me properly, because I've got too much going on and too much to lose. If I can't do that, I just go on my own, because I know how to move in a room. You see what I'm saying? And I'll see whoever there. And
this is what I see the difference between a lot of ex-roadman in a podcast. Like, I think I would say these guys, I think even, who else can I think of? These guys, even Lippy, he's gonna talk about Tricky, so I don't know what Tricky's on at the moment, but he seemed mature. Bouncer, I don't think Bouncer will go to a place and start screwing people. You know what I'm saying? And this is the difference with Spray. I think Spray will go to a place, and still be screwing people. Yeah, will still be walking with a bop, like he wants trouble and stuff. And that's what I think his downfall's going to be. Spray's a hard worker. He's consistent. He puts out his stuff. But he still, I believe, like, if you see Spray in public, he still walks with that Rudeboy kind of like screw face kind of mentality. And you can't do that as a grown man, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get into conflict with grown men, they're not looking to just like have a fist fight and stuff. They like, people will take you seriously if you act in an intimidating way, bruv. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop walking around, not be a chief, yeah, but you gotta stop walking around like you trying to intimidate everyone, bruv.
Vibe and whatever. Spoke to Tricky.
All right, add it. We are.
Spoke to Tricky.
Nah, I spoke to Tricky.
You need to speak to Tricky.
About what?
I just mean in general, man. You don't need to talk, though, man. You don't need to talk.
Why though? I don't even need to.
I didn't know they stopped talking. I thought they were always talk. I thought they were always on talking terms. I thought they just haven't seen each other in a while because they're busy. I didn't know they stopped talking.
Didn't you see the thing the other day? You said he didn't like his no behaviour. Bridges was laughing at him and all of that kind of stuff.
No, I didn't see it because I'm blocked. I don't care how you feel about all that. That don't mean nothing to me.
They
He's saying,
blocked him.
like, again, that's just, I don't know, man. That's just posturing online and just showing off to the guys, no behavior boys. Man, we go together. Didn't you see that he dropped what Bouncer put out? You get me? Like I said, Bouncer put out there, so I could talk about it. We was in Dubai. The guy in Dubai was doing the Filthy Fellas tournament. Poet and all that lined up for the filthy to go on Bouncer's podcast while he was out there. It was in the heat.
Oh, you said you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's in the heat of him going back and forth with Tricky and all that. So I phoned him directly, and I'm saying I wasn't just not going to turn up. I phoned him and let him know. I'm saying, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be over there. I'm not going to come on your podcast.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like, there's no way.
Do you know why I say you lot need to speak? It's not you lot's business. It's just
Hold on. But this is business. That's not good, man. If filthy fellas are going to do business and to like going on Bouncers thing because Bouncers got a lot of reach, even though they're one of the biggest things and stuff like that. If Tricky's really your friend and he's your brethren and he wants you to make money and stuff, why would he not go on Filthy Fellas? Let me make sure I heard that properly, because why would he go on Bouncers? If you're turning down Bouncers because some petty business that Bouncer and Tricky have got, and then Tricky's not really a good friend.
And all that lined up for the filthy to go on Bouncer's podcast while he was out there. It was in the heat.
Oh, you said you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's in the heat of him going back and forth with Tricky and all that. So I phoned him directly, and I'm saying I wasn't just not going to turn up. I phoned him and let him know. I'm saying, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be over there. I'm not going to come on your podcast.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it's supposed to be. How's it supposed to be? Are they still in a gang? If you're my brethren, from road or this, that, and the other, and you know I'm trying to make my life better and I'm trying to build up my legacy of this, that, and the other, and then one of the biggest podcasts in England will update people like Bouncers videos are everywhere, and then you're gonna look at me sideways, because I go on a podcast of one of the biggest up and coming people, then that's a you problem, man. Because you and Bouncer, if Tricky and Bouncer see each other, they're not gonna actually fight. It's not that substantial enough. Whatever the thing is, it's not substantial enough. This is joke, man. This is.
Do you know why I say you lot need to speak? It's not you lot's business. It's just that to me, outside looking in, seeing you, man, it's just you, man, are family to me. Like how I see it, like watching you lot. I don't know the real ins and outs, but like knowing how you lot came up and seeing that movement in the beginning, Hypo, you and this and that. You see what I'm saying?
But we are family. So if we are family, we can't pick and choose. So no matter what, we're gonna have that. So that's cool. So all the other.
Can you lot stop publicly doing stuff then? Please?
I don't do nothing.
You lot shouldn't. My perspective.
Go on.
You lot shouldn't have been. You lot shouldn't have. He shouldn't have said all podcasts are shit and not excluded you. He should have excluded. He should have put a caveat.
Yeah, I don't know why Tricky said that all the podcasts. How can you say that all the podcasts now and stuff? Oh crap! First of all, okay, if you don't like the roadmen that are doing podcasts, there's still other ones like 3 Shots of Tequila. They don't talk about any badness or Rudeboy stuff, as 90s Babies podcast, Half Cast podcast, Poet Dan and Chucky Online.
But sometimes when you're so focused on who you don't like, you forget who you do love. So I can get that. That's why I didn't take no offense to it. So I'm sure. Did you feel the same? Or how did you feel in that? Tricky, right? Tricky. But at the same time, I think when you lot was reacting to the Bouncer thing and all that, some things are private.
Yeah, but I wasn't co-signing it. I
saw you not saying nothing, but that's bad enough. You should have said, man, allow it. Let's not do this now.
I was saying Bouncer's gone too far. I ain't seen none of that in my life, but it's a book. I'm not going to talk about it. But the guy's blocked me. I'm still blocked. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
I hear you.
That's even worse. If Tricky blocked you, I in the future I'm going to react to some of Lippy and Trippy's podcast, yeah. Because Lippy and Tricky had a super podcast before a lot of people were out, yeah. That doesn't mean you call other people's rubbish. And they talked about some good subjects, yeah. But Tricky came across really, really mature. I don't know why. I don't know why they stopped. I don't know why they stopped. It doesn't make sense. And it was really good, man. If you're a person who's from a council estate, yeah, whether you were a gang member or not, whether you were a criminal or not, Tricky and Ricky's old podcast, yeah, for the culture, is a priceless. Even if you watch it now, it was a priceless thing. They had deep conversations about issues that you won't find on most podcasts, and you should watch them now. I'm gonna upload some of them.
I hear you.
Like, I'm still blocked.
I hear
what is
you.
Like, what do you want
He's
from
thinking
me?
of his own mental health.
Yeah,
Maybe
nah.
sometimes brothers can't talk all the time.
Nah, look,
But I don't think. But can we keep some things private? Because you know what it is. If you men are all from one set, and then people see there's a rift, it's a chink in the armor for the bros. You see what I'm saying? It's an opening.
That's true, and that's why I try my best not to do it. And
yeah, because I see you. You personally,
I don't
really say much. Lose is lose.
Yeah, lose is gonna do.
Lose is lose.
I don't get involved. I don't try to mix up. I don't want to air dirty laundry.
Yeah,
I don't do all that stuff. But I am also, I am also serious. I'm also committed to change, and I also don't care. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm also doing me. So I'm on a journey. Whether people can see it or not, I'm on a journey. I've got a totally different frame of mind. If I just say that I'm in the car, there's not space for everybody in this car, and it's not gonna hurt my heart if Tricky's not in the car with me.
No, but man, them have got their own cars.
I get what Margs was saying. Margs is saying that I'm a grown man. I'm not part of a gang anymore. Me and my ex-gang Mashtown friends or whatever, my friends when we were growing up and we were in a gang, we're still friends. But I'm not beefing with other crews and I'm not fighting with other people, and I've got to do what's best for me. So if I've got to do, I'm focusing on doing this podcast, that podcast, my own podcast obviously first, and stuff like that. If you wanna hold a grudge because if you wanna be on this bad man Rudeboy thing, then I'm leaving it behind.
Drive.
But what I'm saying is, sometimes man, see like me, if it's one of my people that I ain't spoke to for a while now, and the man them ask me, what's my man saying? Because they know that's like one of my guys. He's alright, Ain't spoke to him for a minute though.
Yeah, I do better that.
But on your show, you don't just, it's not looking like that.
I didn't, you know what it is? It's not my fault, man.
When you had the argument that time, it hurt my heart still. There was another one where you lot was arguing with him in there, and I was like, oh, this is wild. You lot shouldn't even have put that out.
Do you know what? Margs is past it. Margs has checked out of him and Tricky's relationship. I'm not saying he's not friends with him. He just can't be bothered. I think Margs just sees it as petty and childish. I never even saw that they were arguing. I never knew Margs and Fee were arguing. I'm gonna have to try and look it up.
And I know you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That one shouldn't have gone out. I watched it outside looking at it.
Yeah, but again, I'm not repping the gang.
I know you're not repping the
I'm
gang.
not repping Mashtag, so I don't. So it don't matter what people think.
Right then, you're just saying content.
Yeah, that's content, brother.
Is it content over everything though?
Not content over everything, but it's my own well-being over everything. So I've had enough time in my life where I've worried about the man them and I care about the man them. Right now, I am doing Margs.
I'm not getting involved in other people's business. I'm just saying my bit because man.
You know what it is? It's good to get your...
That's just that one there was the worst one for me. That one when you lot was arguing, I just looked it up. I was like, what are you lot?
Yeah, no, it's good to get your outlook. And obviously, if man know, it's like, if we're going to be doing stuff, but again, I'm doing what I'm doing. This is the way I'm moving. And I'm unapologetic about it.
Bro, you made it clear. That's your guy. You got mad love for him, but sometimes you can't always get on. That's basically what he's saying to me.
Yeah,
and he would probably say this. He would
say the same thing. There's no real issue like that. We're not gonna.
If you heard something going on, you'll call him. But other than that, as long as you know he's healthy, as long as you know he's well, that's how we move.
Like we're good in it. All the little isms and schisms and the little petty shit, I'm not worrying about it. Yeah, but I'm stepping. Like I'm moving.
Now
I'm
you're
not
focused. You got to do what you got to
I'm
do.
not worrying about nobody else, no gang, no energy, no none of it. I'm not worried about
I
none
hear
of
it.
that. And if I do no behaviour, Venus is there, Loons is there, they're on the same wavelength as me. All right, cool. Let's move. You get me? So I can just step, and I'm only
No, I
stepping
hear
with
it.
people that have got the same mindset as man and that are on what I'm on. If they're not, I'm not losing no sleep over it. So yeah, it would be nice if we was cool because obviously that's how we forwarded up, and we're in the same industry and whatnot. So if we was together and showing a strong
Some people
front
you
and all
can't
that,
be with all the time. You know,
Yeah.
there's people you have to love from a distance.
there you go.
That's facts.
It would be proper nice, but it's not. That's not what
No,
it is.
no,
But I'm
some
not.
people you have to love from a distance. On all sides of you. Like,
Yeah,
some people you have to love
yeah.
from a distance. I just thought that, but it's done now. It's done. It's done. The first thing when you look was, I can't even remember the argument, but I just remember watching it thinking, this is mad.
Yeah, we was having very back and forth, but
You man are always having back and forths.
we're brethren. Like this is how we argue. So just
know.
seeing it on camera from the outside looking in, it might
Looks
look mad, but
mental.
this is how we argue. You see us in the
No,
yard.
but when it's you and Loons, it don't bother me. I get it. It looks even more like, I can see it looks like, but hey, nah, this is how you lot go at it.
Me and Loons
You lot talk,
argue.
yeah, you lot go at it, but it don't phase me. I look at it and I'm like, that's just how them man they are.
Yeah, it's because it is what it is. It's not content over everything, but this is the field that we're in, isn't it?
One second, take a moment. Listen, you know about Shilajit, Doug?
Okay, that's it, guys. If you made it this far, like and subscribe. Yeah, if you want to see my videos up and down your algorithm, like and subscribe. Peace out.